The New York Knicks get their first win of the season against the Atlanta Hawks, 126 to 120. If you're hyped up about the Knicks getting a win down in Atlanta, I need you to hit that thumbs up icon right now. Let's get to 1,000 likes on today's video. We got to celebrate this. Let's go. Let's start with my man Michael Henderson coming in with a $5 super chat saying RJ dribbled with his right hand multiple times today. Hartenstein played well. How about we talk about Donte Divincenzo missing the layups? Let's start with RJ Barrett. Then we'll go to Hartenstein. Then we'll go to Donte Divincenzo. I thought RJ Barrett has played really good so far throughout the first two games of the season. And I think it's fair to say and real that he has been the best player for the New York Knicks in two games so far this year. 26 points, 3 rebounds, 6 assists. We know RJ can stuff the stat sheet, but it's always about efficiency with him. And he has been efficient so far through two games. He shot 40% from 3 in game 1. He shot 60% from 3 in game 2. 9 of 15, 6 dimes. I thought he was making the extra pass and making passes that he wouldn't have made in a couple of prior years. Look, RJ Barrett is always going to be the player with the most swing factor on this team, if that makes sense. If RJ Barrett's able to have that type of leap that a lot of people think he can have, that could elevate this team from being a team that's hoping to make it to the second round of the playoffs. That makes them a legit contender in the Eastern Conference. Got to show some love for RJ Barrett. Happy with the way he played? Let's get the 9s going in the comment section right now. Michael also talked about Isaiah Hartenstein, and I like what he did as well. Look, I'm a big fan of Hartenstein. Total grind, total grit, hustle, basketball IQ, soft touch around the rim. He's able to be a playmaker as well. 8 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist. Nothing sexy about the stat line. But overall, what number 55 gave you was a whole bunch of freaking dog roof. Love the way that 55 played tonight. Donte Divincenzo did not score in the season opener for the New York Knicks, but he came out red hot tonight. I know he missed a couple of layups down the stretch. Needs to be better in that area, but look, that's just not a strength of his. It's unfortunate because he gets to the cup so easy. He's really good as a passer out of drives, but he does need to be better about making layups. But at the end of the day, when you shoot 6 of 10 from the field and 3 of 5 from downtown and you have 16 points, it's hard to really be upset with anything Divincenzo did tonight. I thought he was active on the defensive end. I thought he had good hands. I thought he played good in rotations, chased down a couple of rebounds late in that game, and he did what was supposed to do by coming here. Take and make open threes. He did that. 16 points tonight for the Big Ragu. I want to ask this question before we break down all the stats from everybody out there. What player impressed you the most in tonight's game? There's a couple of different ways you could go. Loved what I saw from Divincenzo. Loved what I saw from RJ Barrett. What do you think? What player impressed you the most? Get your votes down in the comment section. Julius Randle kind of struggled in that first half a little bit, but he did come alive in the second half. And look, 17, 12, and 9. That's a really good stat line for Julius. A little bit inefficient, 4 of 10. Would like to see that number over 50%. But he was able to make his threes, so his effective field goal percentage and true shooting percentage were high. But I am a little bit upset, if I can be, that he once again missed 2 fourth-quarter free throws with less than 5 minutes to go. And then he made a great play on a great feed. I can't remember who it was. Julius Randle hit that corner 3 late down the game. And the next possession down the floor, game's tight. He just dribbles it off his own foot. Casper ripped him. I'm not sure what happened. Just be better in those situations, Julius. It's year 10. You can't play like a rookie in the last 5 minutes anymore. The 3 was big. The offensive rebound after you missed the second free throw was good. But then you missed another free throw. 2 missed free throws and a turnover in the last 3 minutes. It's got to tighten up in that area just a little bit. But overall, I thought Randle had a really positive impact on this game. Mitchell Robinson, he dominated the glass tonight. It's always going to be a battle between him and Clint Capella. 13 rebounds for, in my opinion, the best offensive rebounder in this league. I think he also had, what do you have? 4 steals for Mitchell Robinson and 4 blocks. 8 combined defensive impact plays made for him that are jotted down as stats. He's a damn good player, man, and I love the center rotation the Knicks have right now. Jalen Brunson was absolutely phenomenal for 3 quarters and 8 minutes. What the hell happened on the pass to Grimes in the corner? I would have liked a better look at that. And then he tries to throw a skip pass up the right sideline to RJ Barrett, and he just throws it out of bounds. And then he goes 1 of 2 from the free throw line in the fourth quarter. He was great. 31, 5, and 3 on 53% from the field, 8 threes on 12 attempts. Like, you see this, and it's hard to be constructive, be a guy that's giving constructive criticism to Jalen Brunson. But this doesn't, I'm not shocked by this because we all know this is what Jalen Brunson is. He's one of the best point guards in the NBA. But at the end of the day, you have to be better down the stretch. You can't turn the ball over twice, and you can't miss fourth quarter free throws. And I believe Jalen Brunson would say the same thing about the way he played, but he carried this team offensively for pretty much the entire night. Quentin Grimes, honestly, didn't even play that much tonight. 24 minutes, probably more than I expected. But I just felt like he didn't have much of an impact. There was one play where he caught the ball in the left corner with Trae Young on him, and he took a step-back three. It's like, bro, you got a little fly on your shoulder. Smack the fly, take it to the cup, and lay it up and in, or do that little jump, little under handoff pass that you love so much. 2 of 5 from 3, 40%. He did his job. I thought he played good defense when he was called upon. But overall, you got to catch the ball. I haven't seen a good replay of it. I don't know who's more to blame. So I'm going to blame both of them. You can't turn the ball over late when it's unforced. Those were unforced turnovers. Got to be better. Emmanuel Quickley was phenomenal in game 1. He was not so good in game 2. 28% from the field, 1 of 9 from 3. Yeah, he had 11 points. Yeah, he had 6 rebounds. Yeah, he had 6 assists. But he also had 4 turnovers. I didn't think he played all that well. He was a -3 tonight. Third lowest on the team. Knicks just need him to be better, and this is a game that I thought that he could have a big game considering he was being guarded by Trae Young for a good bit of it. Got to be just a little bit better, smarter with the ball. And at the fourth quarter, Knicks had an 11-point lead. Quickley was out there, and he was unable to get the Knicks good offensive looks. Just got to tighten up in that fourth quarter, everyone involved. We'll break down more stats and talk more about this game. But first, I got to give a huge shout-out to today's sponsor, PrizePicks. It's the #1 way to play daily fantasy. NBA, NFL, MLB, college football, college basketball coming up. You name it, they got it. PrizePicks.com/CLNS. If you use the promo code CLNS, they're going to match your initial deposit up to $100. The lineup that I rolled with tonight was more on Jason Tatum's points, rebounds, and assists. He finished with 22 points, 8 rebounds, 5 assists. Cash. And I also went with Jalen Brunson's points, rebounds, and assists and more. Cash. That's why you roll with my picks. Don't fade them. I'm giving you free bread. And PrizePicks is also going to give you a free $100 if you put $100 in your account at PrizePicks.com/CLNS, promo code CLNS. 2-0 on the night on PrizePicks. It's always fun walking home a winner with a little bit of blue lettuce in your pocket. PrizePicks.com/CLNS. A player that, I thought Quentin Grimes didn't play well. I didn't think Josh Hart played all that many minutes tonight for the New York Knicks. Just 21. 21. Can you do some for me? 4 points, 3 rebounds, 2 of 4, 0 of 3 from 3. Didn't do much. Didn't have much opportunity. Not going to complain about what Josh Hart did or did not do. Had a couple of steals, got out in transition. Thought he played well enough for the Knicks to get this win. A thing that, has been incredible for the Knicks so far is their ability to pass the ball and create assists off of it. In game 1, they had a high assist number. Knicks made 43 shots tonight. They had 30 assists. Only 13 unassisted baskets, whereas last year the Knicks averaged 18.7 assists per game. So I'm hoping that this is not just a start of the season thing where they're moving the ball more, and it's easier to get assists when you're shooting 45% from 3. That was a problem last year. The Knicks, causation and correlation, don't make threes, not going to have a lot of assists. You made a lot of threes the first 2 games. You got a lot of assists. But I like the extra passes this Knicks team is making. They're playing for others. They're playing for a common goal to get a dub, and it's always cool to see them play team basketball and get it done. My man Johnson, what's up, Brody? What do you think about extending Hartenstein? Can we pay him? If we don't, what happens at our center position? Can you extend someone off a 2-year deal? I'm not sure if they could extend him. They may have to wait until free agency, but they will own his bird rights. So they can go over, I believe, the salary cap to sign him. And I think he wants to be here. I think he loves the role he has. He talked about the reason he signed with the Knicks was for that. And let's be honest, like with the rumors out there, if the Knicks want him to be, they're probably going to have to give up Mitchell Robinson if they do so. Isaiah Hartenstein may be your backup center of the future. And I think he's the top 5 backup center in this league. Grit, hustle, grind, flash of athleticism. He's got skill on the offensive end as well. We saw him with a great couple backdoor passes. We know what he can do. I'm a big fan of 55, and I want him to remain a part of this team. My dog, OG Roof. Can RJ win Most Improved Player this year? It's a really good question. And, yeah, he can win Most Improved Player of the Year. We saw a guy like Ja Morant who was already on the scene, and then he went from star to superstar, and he won it. What about if RJ Barrett goes from a guy that a lot of people think is the most overpaid player in the league and gets all-star votes this year? Look, the points per game may not change much for RJ this year. He's averaged 20 points per game pretty much the last 3 years. But can the efficiency go from 42 to 48? Can the three-point percentage go from 31 to 37? Can he be a better defender? I thought he's played better on defense. He's moved his feet still a little bit better. Overall, though, extremely thrilled and happy with the way RJ has played. He's always going to be the missing key for this team. Love the way he played, OG. If he's in the running for Most Improved, that means this Knicks team's going to win a whole lot of ball games. Remember to subscribe to the channel. We want to continue to put out videos every day, and more subs equals more videos. That's just the way it works here at Chat Sports. So if you want free daily videos and you want free live streams every single day, make sure you are subscribed to the channel. We're going to close out the show here with the comment question. Love that. I want you guys to grade Tom Thibodeau's coaching from tonight. I know a lot of people are always pretty critical of Thibodeau, and that's just the territory, right? You're the coach of the New York Knicks. People are always going to critique you. A, B, C, D, or F. B+. Like, I don't think he did anything wrong. Thibodeau coached a good game, and I'm sure he's upset that the Knicks gave up 120 points. Knicks got the dub. Maybe he left Quickley in there a little bit too long, but look, it's game 2 of 82. You want to see what Quickley can do in that fourth quarter. B+, in my opinion, from Tom Thibodeau. Thought he coached a good game. As always, you can follow me over on Twitter, or I guess X, or whatever the kids are calling it these days. But hit me up over there at @MarshallGreen_, and let's talk some Knicks hoops.